Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. When my wife told me we needed a break, I didn't cry, didn't argue, didn't even ask her to explain. I just stared at her across the kitchen table and something inside me simply shut down. For years, I had been trying to save a marriage she had already mentally abandoned. The late-night texts she hid, the sudden extra work hours, the way she tilted her phone away the moment I walked into a room, I'd convinced myself I was imagining things. But watching her sit there with her arms crossed and that overly controlled expression saying, "I just think we need some space," made everything finally click. Space is what people ask for when they've already chosen someone else. I wanted to ask her whose name that space belonged to. I wanted to force the truth out of her. But instead, I just nodded and said, "If that's what you want." And right then, I already knew exactly what I was going to do next. It's strange. Once someone's opinion stops mattering to you, the whole situation becomes clear. Her sister Emily had always treated me with warmth. She wasn't like my wife. Emily was gentle, genuinely interested in how I was doing, and had a laugh that wasn't empty or forced. During family gatherings, she'd look at me with concern, like she could see the way I was being pushed aside. 2 days after the break, Emily texted me, "I heard what happened. Are you all right?" We ended up talking for hours. She said she never understood why her sister kept shutting me out. She told me I deserved better. And during that conversation, the plan formed in my mind without hesitation. A week later, I messaged her, "I need to get away for a few days. Clear my head. Come with me?" Emily hesitated for only a moment before replying, "Where?" "Somewhere warm. Somewhere quiet. Somewhere my wife would never expect." 10 days after being told my marriage needed space, I was boarding a plane to a beach paradise, with her sister beside me. The moment we arrived, a weight lifted off my shoulders. The ocean breeze, the sun on my skin, the sound of waves, it felt like breathing again after years underwater. Emily was glowing. Her sundress swayed in the wind, she smiled without holding back, and for once, I felt alive. We walked along the shoreline barefoot, sipped drinks until the sky turned orange, talked about everything, our lives, our childhoods, and yes, about my wife. But the strange part? None of it felt like revenge. It felt like escape. Like freedom. The revenge came later. On our third day, Emily posted a simple photo. 2 cocktails touching, ocean behind them. Caption, "Best company. Best view." No tag. No names. But she didn't need to. My wife's friends followed her. The reaction was instant. "Where are you? Why is Emily posting vacation pics? Are you with her?" I ignored every message. Instead, I sent her a selfie. Me and Emily smiling with the ocean behind us. 2 words, taking space. When we returned home, my wife was waiting in the driveway, furious. "You took my sister on a vacation? Are you out of your mind?" I stepped out calmly. "You told me we needed a break," I said. "So I took one." She exploded, accusations, outrage, calling me a traitor. But that wasn't betrayal. The betrayal happened long before, when she decided I wasn't worth effort anymore. Then Emily stepped out of the car. She didn't hide or look guilty. She walked right to my side and said, "You treated him horribly for years. You don't get to act like the victim now." My wife's mouth dropped open. She had nothing to say. The fallout was ugly. She and her sister stopped speaking. The family split in half. Some blamed her, others blamed me. I didn't care. For the first time in years, I wasn't suffocating in my own home. I wasn't begging for attention from someone who had already emotionally moved on. Emily and I didn't rush anything. We took our time, enjoyed each other's presence, and rebuilt our lives without secrets or manipulation. Little by little, I realized how much of myself I had lost trying to hold on to someone who wasn't holding on to me. Sometimes I think back to that moment at the kitchen table. Her cold stare. Her practiced calm. And I wish I could tell the old version of myself one thing. Never stay loyal to someone who has already broken the bond. People say revenge feels sweet, but this wasn't just revenge. This was reclaiming my life. And honestly, it felt incredible. So here's my advice. If someone puts your life on hold, don't stand there waiting. Hit play yourself. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.